who have joined my last webinars. You have learned lots of things about conversions, copywriting, lots of stuff I have gone through because we are doing these webinars free at 9:30, and I have good news for you also. Today, I think the people who are in my inner circle, they have seen that we are coming up with our own webinar system, which is very cheap. It will be very cheap, right? And you will find lots of features. My team is really working hard at the back end, and most probably because the 2T Hub, which is my company of learn work, and they are working very hard. So I'm hoping that within next week or within 1 or 2 weeks, that will be live for every people for live classes, online classes. So for everyone, it will be live, and definitely, guys, you will see lots of good good features in that webinar. So that will be coming from 2T Hub. Before moving further, so let's say hi to everyone. If you are in my Facebook group or on my YouTube channel or any part of the world where you can see my live stream, just say hi in the comment box so that we can make this session interactive. So just let me say hi to everyone. The people who are in my private webinar, they can see me, and I can reply to them only. So I don't have the access on other groups while working on this. So let me say hello, everyone. Okay, so let me go through my section. Okay, guys. So let me tell you, we have come along. I mean, we have covered lots of topics over here. Like we have gone through the online building system, how to build online business. We have gone through how to build our on community, right, which was a digital tribe, right? And then we went to how to do the copywriting and content writing, because earlier when I have started my business, I was not aware what is content writing. I mean, I know that we have to write the blogs and all, so but I was not aware the specifically the things between the content writing and the copywriting. So we have discussed content writing, build your brand, and copywriting, bring the business, right? Then we have discussed about conversions, right? Now we are taking one today the webinar that we are going to start, right? We are going to start with list building, right? List building is that kind of a topic, right? Which is the asset for the people who are in the online space, right? Whether you are running your own companies, whether you are running, whether you're working as an affiliate, whether you are working as a e-commerce, if you have your own people in the list, right? You have your own subscribers, right? Then you can win any game, right? And I have seen lots of people having the subscriber according to the categories, right? They can they give the solo ads kind of a functionality to the people, right? You can give the links to the people according to their business needs, according to the categories. Some are having the list of relationships, some having the list of online earnings, some having the list of online business, right? So the people are managing that list according to the business that they are doing, right? So this is the topic that we have taken. It's really important. If you want to jump into this kind of a topic or this kind of a online business, then you must be having your list, a sound list according to the niche, right? Then that will really help you. So let's take further. Let me share my screen, guys. Just hold on. Okay. Just type in the comment box if you can see my screen, right? Uh, if you can see my screen, just type yes. If you can't see my screen, just type no. Before moving ahead, let me check my connection as well, so that if everything is working perfectly fine, right? So let me check at my end also. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Yes. I think you can hear me. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Actually, I connect lots of systems, right? Because I think in one of the webinar I've talked about the webinar strategy, how you can get the organic traffic without paying anything, without investing a lot. I mean, without investing anything, right? When you have the correct tools, right? When you are nurturing your audience, then you have the right setup, and definitely it will work, right? So, mm, let me show you. Okay. So this is me. The people who don't know me, just brief introduction about me that I'm having a 15 year of experience. I'm running different companies, franchises, and different agencies, right? So you are in adityatomar.in. It's a digital marketing agency which talks about how to build, how to design, how to grow your business. I have my own development company which I'm running for past 9 years, which build solutions on websites, web solutions, and the mobile application solutions. And this is the Tutti Hub. This is, I would say, this is our product which has been powered by VCare All, right? If you check our work, just check Tutti Hub, how beautifully we have designed this system, right? And this system is built on the three principles: learn, work, and earn, right? And let me tell you, we are making that kind of an ecosystem where we have made a system like that. Everybody, right? Everybody can use the system and they can earn from that system, or they can whatever the solution or whatever the solution they are looking for, right? If we talk about the corporates, if we talk about the scholars, if we talk about the institute, so everybody we have connected like that. Everybody can learn or can go to the structural kind of a method and they get the solution. If you're looking for the hiring, there's a structural kind of a method. If you're looking for the learning, there is a structural kind of a method. And if you are building your own audience, right? Because today we are bringing our own webinar, and I think at the 5:30 webinar we are going to start soon. But this time it will be from our own system. That's the best part that we are doing because we are a development company and we know how to build systems. So definitely that will be very, very, I would say, very cheap for you guys. Just check. I will announce over here as well, and check the Tutti Hub as well. You will see that, right? So this is the code that I posted on my systems, right? Never lose hope, right? Big things take time, right? So if let me tell you the kind of a situation we are in, right? Uh, I mean, lots of things are going against the wind, right? Lots of I can understand lots of people are not not getting the results they were getting previously because the life is not that much normal, right? If I'm correct, and we are going through that phase where we need to understand or we need to structure ourselves according to the situations, right? It's not about just online learning, right? It's all about our I mean, just think ourselves how we can make the things better for the living or the kind of a situation we are in, how we have to adapt new things so that until the vaccination comes, the situation get normal, right? Then how we have to adapt the things so that we can work because it's a part of life, right? Work is not life, right? Let me tell you, because my companies right now we are working 6 days, but we used to work or we work generally 5 days, right? 5 days is our motto, and we strictly follow because we like to balance our work life and our personal life as well. So that's a I would say uh, if you're looking something big in life, that takes time, right? Don't go for those kind of ads which talks about to get the things just in a few clicks. Trust me, guys, those whoever posted those ads, they got the results. I'm not denying that, but they have done lots of hard work, right? We have to understand how they have got that much success because all those stories, it's definitely they have the results, But why they got the results? Because they have their warm audience kind of a stuff behind them. People knows about them. But if you are new, nobody buy straightforward from them. So don't go for, I mean, don't like to run your ads, invest the money, right? Without without having the systems. That's a, I mean, that's I have learned because I have invested lots of money, whatever, because uh, uh, I know that product is, if you build some kind of a product, and that can be the asset for you for the future, right? That's our motive is to have some kind of a product, and which is we have built. I mean, it's taking around 2.5 years to build this kind of a ecosystem, but still we are making that kind of ecosystem which change the way we work, right? It's not talk about learning, it's talk about learning, working, and earning. That's a part, right? These are three things till we get to a settled life. Then learning, working, and earning. So that's a life motto everyone is having, right? And we have to be very straightforward on that part. So, so with that note, right, I would say we have to understand that how if we have to run the ads, right, on the online space, and we know that which customer, which audience should see our ad, right? Let me take you one example. Because we used to play ads for most of the companies, right? There are some companies which is having very limited kind of audience, right? They are having around 1,000 people, right? Or 1,000 buyers only, and those are the buyers which are the high ticket size kind of a buyers, right? So they are not like to play the ads on the online space and want to get the clients like that, right? For them, they have the list, right? They know who are their customers, but they don't want to call them, right? They want their clients should approach them, right? So how to tackle those clients, right? So I have given one solution to my client that if you having a list which knows you, which knows your business already, and you want, if you are launching something new for them because you have only 1,000 customers or maybe 5,000 customers in between, right? But if you want that you are launching something and they get the information automatically, only those 1,000 or 2,000 people, which is the customer of that client, right? Then that's a part of the list, right? That's why I always say the list is the beauty for every business, whether you are doing an online business, whether you're doing an offline business. If you have I run the restaurant also, so in that, if I have the list of the people, then we used to call them for new offers also. So that kind of a stuff that automatically comes into the mind, right? Then how we can educate or how we can nurture our audience or our customers, right? So I have give the suggestion to them that the list that you are having, right, just use that list and use those lists into your ads, right? You don't want to show the ads to all the people. You want to show the ads only those selective audience so that you get the results, right? Because what that customer believe is, I want to show my new offers only to that selected audience, and so that they can call me and we can get the business. So that was very, I would say, if you know the list, how to build the list, then it's very easy for you, right? So you have the list, you are uploading that list into your ads, whether your Facebook ads, whether your Google ads, because Facebook and the Google cover a lot. Either you can use the ad roll also. I think in the last webinar I've talked about the ad rolls. Then you can use those audience and you can publish or visible your ads to those people only, whether they are using your Google Search Console or Google Search Engine, right? Whether they are using your Facebook or WhatsApp, or whether they are on any web. If they are using the web, then using that retargeting, they can see your ad, and then definitely they know you. So then they definitely call you, right? So that's a kind of a beauty of the list, right? You can understand why the list is important, because it's a kind of a asset for every company, right? If you really want to grow in the online space, then you must be having a good list which gives the conversions to you, right? Make sense? So today I'm going to discuss about the few things only, right? And that will really help you to understand what we are going to cover in this list building webinars, right, at 9:30. How we are going to, structure that. Before moving forward, I think if you are if you're still looking for the last webinar that I did is conversions, how to get the conversions, how to get the right science. I mean, what is the right science behind the conversions? Then you can go to this askadi.co/LinkedIn, right? Oh, sorry, askadi.co/grow, right? Over here, you can see I have especially mentioned that how you can get the right conversion for your business, right? So let me make that a bit bigger for you so that just hold on so that you can see because right now free and definitely guys you will learn lots of stuff once you are going to this learning. You can literally understand how to build your own audience, how to build your own influence. This is the key, right? This is the key which every company, every entrepreneur, every digital marketer, every affiliate marketer, every big guy is doing. They always talk about their own community, their own audience, their own ecosystems, right? So this is definitely help you to grow your business, and you will understand how what's the right science behind the conversion. So just go to askadi/grow, and it will help you to grow your business, right? To get the conversions, right? So let's talk about. I think I have given lots of overview about the list building, just with an example why the list building is important, right? So basic, as I said, why the list building is important because uh, you are just making your audience, your own customers from thousands of lakhs of, or from millions of users. You are selecting only the people according to the niche, right? And making those people into your list. That's the beauty of the list building in the simple terms, right? So the basic is how to get all those lists, how to build that list, what the tool we are going to use. So in the next, I mean, I would say topic or webinar, whatever the time will come into the picture, then you will see which tools we should use, right? How we should use, and guys, trust me, if just building a website or just making an application will not help you, right? If you not know how to market your system, how to get the clients, right? That one of my mentor, right? One of my mentor always says that if you are if you are outsourcing your traffic generation, right, or how to get the traffic or how to get the customers from the online space, then you are doing a blunder until unless you're a big company, right? Because if the other company, if I'm a startup, right, and I'm giving this opportunity to other people, right, then what is happening is they can understand that business very well because every business is depend on the customer. If you're opening a shop, any part, what do you see first? You see that whether that market is suitable for that kind of a business or not, right? And if that person who is bringing the traffic for you, and if you are not learning, I'm saying you should learn so that you can understand that what the other person is going to do for you. If you don't have the time, literally the time for you to get the market. I mean, if you can't market yourself and you don't have the knowledge also, then you can give your business to the other in the other hand very quickly. So you have to understand the power, which tool is required to get the traffic, or which tool is required to capture the traffic, right? And why that traffic or that management of the traffic is literally important. So you have to understand all those concepts for once, because so that you can grow your business and you can know what you are doing for your business. I'm just giving this knowledge to the people who are struggling, right? Who are really not getting the right clients. They invest the time a lot, right? And they are always face the issue how to get new clients, right? And they work very hard, but still they are not having a sustainable sustainable kind of a business. So that knowledge, because I have done lots of you can say R&Ds also, learnings also, investments also. Then finally, when I've got the right science behind all those things, then I am able to understand how to grow the multiple businesses, right? So just before giving your traffic or getting the clients from the other people, just learn the right science behind that, right? So that you get the business, you know how to get the business, how to run the business. Making the website and making the app will not solve the purpose. It was the very, in the earlier days, if I talk about in the 2000 or 2005 or above, then you can just make a website, it will grow automatically, because if you're just doing a search engine and all, it will grow automatically. If you are making, if I talk about 2014 or 2013, in the year, if you are make any kind of app, just upload that app, it's downloaded drastically. I mean, just 1 lakh you get within 1 month, right? But right now the trend has been changed because lots of competition come into the market, right? Lots of people are doing the same stuff. Lots of guys are doing the same stuff. Then you have to understand how to, how to bring the right science behind your system to get the results, right? So that's kind of a learning. It's really important, and whatever the courses I have designed, it's really help you to bring your, to take your business to the next level, step by step. These are the science that really matters once you are working in the online space, right? So that's why, 2TF is also working on the webinar kind of a system, because they know the power of the webinar and online learnings, online hirings, online, because right now situation is towards moving to the online stuff and all. In fact, live streaming, because if you are not on the live to your customers, then the trust factor is the major concern. People don't like to buy from you, right? If you just want to play the ads and want that the things will change itself, or the people will buy automatically, you will invest lots of money but will not get the results. The ROI will affect you a lot. So that's kind of a, we have to understand all these kind of a concept very clearly, right? Then the third point is quality, right? You have to understand that whatever the list we are building, right, whatever the people we are taking into our list, because ultimately that list will help you to get the business, but by the nurturing of that list. So you have to focus on the quality, how to get the quality audience, how to get the qualified audience to your list, right? So you have to, you have to understand how to put a qualified check, so that if you're investing on the, on paid ads, right? If you're investing 1,000 rupees per day, and you want at least you get minimum, I would say, 10 clients or 15 clients in a day, but those are the qualified enough, right? They should know what they are doing, why they are filling that form, why they are looking that kind of a service, or why they want to connect with you. If you are making that qualification check at the earlier stage, right? Rather than filling your list with a whole bunch of, I would say, the people who don't want those kind of a services, right? Just they are filling the data just to see the information and all. Then you don't require those people, right? You require only those people who are the action taker, who really want that service, and you are also serious in business, and they are also looking for that service desperately, or that product desperately. So you have to understand all those concepts very well. So that's why the quality of qualifications or quality check is important while you are building your list, right? The fourth point is autoresponders. Autoresponders are, earlier I was not aware of autoresponders and all. In fact, I never used, when in 2017 or 18, I never used autoresponders and all. But I work for lots of companies. I build lots of softwares. I develop lots of landing pages for different companies, right? How to build the landing pages and all. But the autoresponders is really important to give the right message, right? And to give your, to make your cold audience to the warm audience. So that's is really a science behind it. Because if, that's why I said, you need to have a quality check. If the people who are in your list, and they are not opening anything, if they are not opening your message, they are not opening your mail, they are not doing any kind of a stuff, then it's better you can remove those people from the autoresponder, right? Only focus on those people who are at least opening your email, right? If those people are opening your email, they are not customers right now, they are leads for you right now, they have the high chances to become your customer, right? How what the content you are delivering to them, how you are approaching to them. So those kind of stuff really matters. And trust me, guys, if you are making your autoresponders with the active users, then you will get the good conversions for your business, right? And the fifth one is nurturing. The way you want to nurture, you can use audios, you can use social messages, you can use webinar stuff that I do. You can do lots of stuff. The way you want to nurture your audience, you can make your private groups, and also all those kind of stuff really matter, because that's the list which going to be nurtured, and that the list which going to be the asset for you in the future, right? In one of the webinars I have discussed, you need only 1,000 customers, right? And 1,000 customers first, right? First target 1,000 paid customers, that will give you 1 lakh customers paid in the future, right? If you have only 1,000 paid customers, and you are giving your services honestly to them, right? And just charging on the yearly basis, $100, right? If I say 5,000 rupees per year, right? Then you are having a sustainable income of around, I would say, um, um, I mean, 75 lakhs, right? That's a beauty you can have, right? But you need only 1,000 customers, because right now the dollar is around 75, right? So that's, you can understand that power, right? You know only 1,000 paid customer. That's it. Who looking for that kind of a service, and you can serve them for the longer period, right? And the last one is tips. So this is all the stuff that I am going to discuss, right, step by step in this webinar of list building, and definitely it will be free. So soon I will give you that link also. So just stay tuned with adityatomar.in, and trust me, guys, at 9:30, whatever the stuff we learn, right? All those learnings are practical ones, right? We have implemented, we have, done lots of R&Ds and all, and we are changing ourselves according to the latest trend. So we update ourselves according to the latest trend in every system, whether we do the development, whether we do the hiring, whether we do the marketing and all. So we also, do everything as per the latest trends, and we make you to learn the latest trends at 9:30. So let's meet tomorrow. And if you still not joined any of my free course, this is a free course link, askadi.co/grow. You will learn how to do the best conversion for your business. If you're struggling to get the conversions, if you're struggling to get the good leads, then just go to this, and that will really help you to get the power of conversion. So it's free. You can go through it and just subscribe yourself. It's free for you, right? So we will meet tomorrow, and we will discuss some tool stuff, because the basic we have covered today, right? We have covered the basic today, and tomorrow we will going to discuss about tools, which tools we require to build the list, right? The which tools we required to build our invisible force, the force which don't know you, which come to know you with the kind of a nurturing you do, and lots of people will be your customer from that list, right? Depending upon the way you nurture, the way you provide your values, the way you educate them, the way you service them, the way you address them. So this is all I have, guys. So let's meet tomorrow at 9:30 in adityatomar.in webinar, where we learn lots of good stuff about growing our business. Bye bye for now. Have a good night.